Now, our boy Spider-Man has fought a lot of villains in his time, and I'm talking like a lot. And because of these villains, he's gone through a lot of trauma, and by that, I mean a lot.
But, Peter, you're going to die doing this. You're going to die in that stupid costume. And I know that there is nothing I can say to stop you from doing it.
But through all these villains that Peter's faced, who are the most downright despicable, evil ones, bro? And that's what we're gonna get into today. So y'all remember to like, subscribe, and comment. As always, rent is due. So hey man, let's get into it. So the first villain that we're gonna be talking about is Harry Osborn, otherwise known as the Green Goblin, bro. And this guy is very just downright despicable, and I'm gonna tell y'all why right now. So we open up to Peter on his school field trip, and you know, he's kind of nerdy. Things aren't going that well for him, bro. He's reading the Huz though, so that's fire. Psych, got him. They do not mess with you, gangy. To which right behind Peter was, you know, the token rich friend, but also his best friend, Harry Osborn. Now in the car, Norman Osborn, his father, was talking about some, man, you really is a failure, you know. I sent you to all these private schools and you still flunked out. Get out of my car and go get your bag up, little boy. Now skipping forward to the field trip, everybody was really a vibe, I ain't gonna lie to you. And then Norman hit the greatest L-Man's move of all time. This is the greatest block in all of basketball history.
Some spiders change colors to blend into their environment. It's a defense mechanism.
Peter, what makes you think I would want to know that?
And guess what this boy did 5 seconds later?
Yeah, hateful little things.
I love them.
Yeah, me too. You know, spiders can change to blend into their environment.
Really?
Yeah, it's a defense mechanism.
Now this is the type of thing that would have me genuinely tweaking. Peter, he took your knowledge, your quote, bashed you for it, and then used it on the girl that you like. Bro, you might have to spin back. But this, guys, this was just the first of the beef that he had with Harry. Now, skipping ahead even more. Peter got all of his powers, he learned that he was Spider-Man, and he was pulling the girl that he liked, bro. Things were so light. And then blah, blah, blah. Y'all know the original story. Uncle Ben died and everything, and he turned into Spider-Man to save people's lives. But wait just a second now. It turns out that Norman Osborn, you know, Harry's father, Peter's best friend, was the Green Goblin, okay? And let me just say, the things that Osborn has done are downright despicable, bro. Like, what the heck? First thing that Osborn has done, you guys know who Ben Reilly is, okay? He's the clone of Peter Parker, okay? There was this whole thing that went on. He got cloned in a lab, and now him and Peter are basically brothers. Now past this a little bit more as Peter and Green Goblin battled it out after Green Goblin did something to Mary Jane and Peter's child. We'll get into that later. They're genuinely boxing it out. What Green Goblin did to Peter, he wants to kill him, bro. And as Peter's brother Ben Reilly comes in to help him and take down Goblin once and for all, Green Goblin gets his rocket to go on and impale Ben right in front of Peter, to which Ben falls to his death hitting a car. But then Peter comes to the realization that Ben was in fact the clone, but he's already dead, so good God. Did I mention that Green Goblin got away anyway, so it didn't even matter. And if y'all wondering why Peter wanted to kill Green Goblin so badly and had this undying anger for him, Peter and MJ finally had a kid. Well, MJ was pregnant, right? Then MJ went to go deliver the child, alright? Because the third trimester was up, it was time. And it turns out that Norman Osborn, Green Goblin, was behind the death of MJ's daughter. This man really said forget them kids in the worst way possible. And for one of the last most despicable things that Green Goblin has done, y'all know Gwen Stacy, bro? So if y'all don't know, Peter and Gwen Stacy were together at some point, and Green Goblin very much was not with all that and killed Gwen Stacy immediately. Peter tried to save her thinking that he did, but nope, she snapped her neck. And this very much enraged Peter, telling him that it doesn't matter where he goes, he will find him and kill him. And then it turns out that Gwen Stacy, before she died, left Peter a note telling him that she has kids. Now Peter, absolutely bewildered by this, it turns out that Gwen Stacy and Norman Osborn both took a trip to France together, and Gwen Stacy, feeling bad for Norman's mental state, decides to let him take her virginity. And since Green Goblin's the king of not pulling out, I guess, they had twins.
You can't keep getting away with this!
And yes, Peter did in fact tweak out, cause who wouldn't? Green Goblin is the most despicable human being of all time. He's the king of doing the most for no reason. But anyways, that's gonna conclude Green Goblin. Now let's get on to villain number 2.
She ride dick like a carnival. Then over having flashbacks, she gon' heat me up like a carnival.
Now, there was this villain called Moron, and in this comic, Peter low-key gets the worst of it, I won't cap to you. Now, Moron is this interdimensional vampire, basically wreaking carnage and on his way to consume all the spider totems, and the spider totem is basically Peter's entire existence, so he wants to kill and eat Peter Parker. So Moron pulled up on Peter while Peter was having a great day, and he told this dude, hey man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't care if it takes days, weeks, months, or years, bro. I'm finna keep chasing you, you're gonna keep running away. But I'm telling you right now, it's nothing personal. I just gotta kill you and eat you. Keep in mind, right after this, he snuck Spider-Man. Spider-Man was talking about some, dang, I can't make a wisecrack right now, bro. He just hit me, and it was harder than the Hulk and Thor combined, bro. Spider-Man was confused at this, but also read him off as just another villain. So he was like, you know what? All right, bring it on. Let's go. Run my ones. So they start running ones, and they start battling it out and stuff. And Moron's low-key just eating all of Spider-Man's punches, and apparently has the innate ability to just steal other people's life force as soon as he starts getting tired. Bro, he acted like it doesn't hurt. They just going trade for trade. But Spider-Man, he's mortal, so this does hurt him. So Moron picked this dude up and cracked his ribs so badly that he decided to escape and took off his suit and said, alright, maybe he's looking for Spider-Man. Now that I'm Peter Parker, he won't find me. But apparently Moron got a read on that, where you think you going, son, and immediately found him and said, alright, run my ones, round 2. And after punching Peter through a coffee shop, Peter goes through a character arc and says, alright, you know what, I'm Spider-Man, let me stop running away from this dude. Great power, great responsibility, all that, let's go, run my ones, part 3. And 2 seconds after that, Moron blows them both up. So as half of Peter's suit is missing, Moron is just standing there menacingly. Spider-Man tells his good scientist buddy Ezekiel next door, hey man, I need help, I'm getting cooked. And Ezekiel says, I ain't gonna lie bro, you're cooked buddy, there is no helping you. You're a dead man. So Moron is having so much fun with this guy, knowing that Peter is going to die. He just starts like throwing around kids and stuff. Now after Spider-Man saves the kid, he starts charging Moron off pure sheer will. He has so many broken bones, it's crazy. Peter starts hitting him with parking meters, trying to wear him down. Moron picks up the parking meter with Peter and throws him into a wall. Peter, what are we doing here, bro? This dude Moron had Peter so stressed out and realized that, oh man, maybe I am cooked. He called Aunt May and started saying his goodbyes to her, bro. This is getting dire. So Moron pulls back up on this guy. He's like, alright, ready to die again? Peter's like, alright, you know what, run it up round 4, but I ain't going down alone, so hey, run my ones. And then Peter's scientist friend Ezekiel came to help, and they started jumping the mess out of this dude Moron until Moron inevitably killed Ezekiel. So Peter's sad at his death, but realizing Ezekiel actually gave him a chance to recuperate, runs away. He goes all the way to Ezekiel's lab to inject himself with the fluid that Ezekiel had hidden away, and it turns out the powers from this fluid will make it so he'll be able to hurt Moron. So he takes what's equivalent to 75 perks and he starts tweaking out because it really hurts. Moron finds this dude Spider-Man just laid out on the ground, and he's like, oh shoot, free lick? So as Moron tries to absorb Spider-Man's essence, his arm starts burning, which gives him a surge of pain throughout his entire body because Spider-Man's blood is now contracted with the fluid, which means he can now hurt Moron bad. So Spider-Man now, I'm guessing he's ecstatic because now he's saying run my ones part 5. It is gonna go down from here on. When I tell y'all, he beat the bricks off of Moron, bro. It was looking so bad for him. He hit him with the 8 trigrams, 64 palms, bro. It was not looking good at all. He beat this dude Moron so badly that he genuinely started crying for mercy gang. He was like, alright, I'll leave your hood, bro. I swear, just let me live. 3 seconds after that, Moron's assistant apparently decided, alright gang, I quit, also I hate you, and shot him straight through the head, which killed Moron. Peter saying, no bro, why would you do that, man? I mean, I was going to, but why? Peter also took this as his opportunity to ditch because he is not with all that. After this, Peter sat down and genuinely told God, hey bro, can I get a break? You know, like 50, 60 years, man, please? After that, he goes back home all battered and bruised and took the greatest nap of all time. And that's gonna conclude Moron villain number 2. Now let's get on to the final most despicable villain number 3.
From the screen to the ring to the pen to the...
Now, for the final most despicable villain, we're gonna give it to our boy Eddie Brock, aka Venom. Now, Eddie Brock wasn't always a hater. You could just say Spider-Man turned him into one. Eddie Brock was born to Carl and Jamie Brock. Now, Jamie, his mother, died in childbirth, okay? And that led to his father blaming Eddie for his wife's death. And that made him really cold and really abusive towards him. Now, Eddie's big break as a reporter came when he intercepted a letter written to the Daily Globe by Emil Gregg, who claimed to be a serial killer, Sin Eater. Now, Eddie wrote this whole front page exclusive interview with the Sin Eater, like protecting his identity under the First Amendment. Although the edition of the paper sold out immediately the same day that Spider-Man captured and revealed the true identity of the Sin Eater to be Detective Stan Carter. Now, Sin Eater, or Greg, was found to be Carter's delusional neighbor, making Eddie Brock look like a laughingstock. Now, this was so bad that he got fired from the Daily Bugle and his wife left him. To which he prayed to God, yes, Jesus H. Christ, to kill Spider-Man. This is crazy work.
To ask you for one thing. I want you to kill Peter Parker.
This is nefarious work. Never in my life could I hate a man so badly that I pray to Jesus, the Lord and Savior, to kill another man. Now, while Peter is quite literally ripping the melanin off his skin above in the clock tower, Eddie Brock sees him wondering what he's doing up there. Then this hater fluid gets onto him, to which he transforms into Venom.
You want to kill the spider. Together, he doesn't stand a chance. Interested?
And of course it wouldn't be a Spider-Man movie if MJ didn't get kidnapped, so that's exactly what Eddie Brock did. So Peter pulls up, which leads to Venom and him having the coldest standoff of all time.
God, Eddie.
Ooh, my spider sense is tingling. If you know what I'm talking about.
So Peter Loki gets his cheeks beat by Venom, which is not going well in the slightest. Venom pounces down on this guy and starts talking about, I ain't gonna lie bro, you really was the sorriest one of them all, man. Like, I whooped you. Like, I whooped you badly in front of your girlfriend. To which MJ is the greatest assist of all time and throws a cinder block on Eddie's head. To which right after that, Peter gets free and they get to scrapping. To which, bro, me watching this fight, I kind of wish Peter kept that symbiote, because this was probably the sorriest display of Spider-Man's powers I've ever seen in my entire life. And it really didn't help that Sandman was on his cheeks too, so eventually Venom got up and pinned down Peter, and after that, Sandman just started wailing on this guy. It's alright though, because Norman Osborn's son Harry came in with the stupendous assist, bro.
You came.
Looks like just in the nick of time.
A couple minutes ago wouldn't have been so bad either.
So after taking down Sandman, it doesn't even matter, because guess what? Peter is still getting pieced up and Harry's getting some of it too! After realizing that sound was its weakness, Peter starts using these sound beams to start cooking up Venom, and this knocks Eddie Brock out of Venom's symbiote. To destroy Venom once and for all, Peter throws one of Harry's bombs towards it. But too bad Venom subscribes to the if I'm going down, you're going down with me. Venom sucked Eddie in and they blew up together. Pause. Well, that was our last and final villain for this list, y'all. So remember to like, subscribe, and comment. This video took a little bit long to make, so remember to really hit that subscribe button. This might actually be my last Spider-Man video that I give to y'all. I don't really know. It depends how well it does, because I've been doing Spider-Man videos like for a year now. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, of course, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.